Hi, it's Stuart again, and I just thought that I'd share with you another video before I leave this place. It's extremely important for you to know that one of the other pillars of the six literally unbreakable rules in generating mega profits online will be lead generation. Now, I know a lot of people who've been complaining that traffic's the biggest issue, but you see, and I get really upset by this, okay? A lot of newbies have absolutely no clue how to run a business in the first place, so they complain that they're not getting results. It's like saying that, you know, I don't know how to swim, but you're still jumping into the pool and finding that you're drowning. You know, you didn't even go for an instructor didn't even give you tips, you didn't even practice for enough times, and you get people complaining. Well, I understand that, but you have to understand that in order for you to generate the right kinds of profit, mega profits I'm talking about, you have to invest in your own knowledge. You definitely need to grow your knowledge. So traffic, and I can guarantee you this, traffic is the least of your concerns. The moment you have an idea, traffic is going to be the least of your concerns. Now let me give you a few things in perspective. Okay, first of all, I've been generating traffic for a very, very long time on the internet. Most of the traffic methods that I use are all free of charge. I don't even have to pay a single cent for it. There are many methods. I've identified well over 130 different ways in which you can generate profit online. All you need to do to find that out is go to the blog. You see the search function somewhere on the screen. Just type in 101 traffic and you should be able to find my previous blog post. But let me just highlight a few of the things right up front. If you want free traffic, you need to be skilled. If you want fast traffic, you need to have money. So which one of them do you want? Do you want fast traffic, or do you want free traffic, or do you want a combination of both? I use a combination of both, to be honest. So in terms of generating leads, you have to understand that there's going to be a conversion. People who actually buy stuff from you, let's say 10 people who buy from you, you got to assume that that's a percentage of the total amount of traffic that's actually driven to your website. So if you had a product, and we'll talk a little bit about product creation in one of the later segments, and I guarantee you that will be a lot more substantial, okay? So given that, let's suppose that you were getting 10 sales. In order for you to have gotten 10 sales, assuming a 1% conversion rate, 10 sales equals to 1%. 100% is equals to 1,000 visitors. So if you wanted to attract some kind of interest, you need to drive at least 1,000 visitors to have that 1% conversion rate. Now, some people will say, is 1% a realistic figure? And my answer is no. I mean, if you've got terrible copywriting skills, then you will not convert. Okay, but there are some ways in which you can develop good conversion skills, and I highly recommend that you watch the videos in that particular link that you see right under this video. Click on that link and it will share with you where you can gain knowledge in terms of how you can have paint by numbers copywriting. It's fantastic. Okay, I've taken a look at it, and I believe that almost anyone, whether you're new or whether you're experienced, you will be able to generate pretty decent profits online. Now, what is the issue here is not so much lead generation or lead generation sources, it's the consistency in which people do things. Well, let's put it this way. Let's say you use something called article marketing. Okay, I use article marketing. I'm not consistent in using article marketing. How about you? If you use article marketing once every single day, I'm almost sure you'll be able to generate traffic and profits. But for most people, they don't do that. They wait for like a month before they submit an article. You think that's going to get you very much traffic? I mean, if an average of 100 people view your article and 10% of those people actually click on your link in the article, you have very, very little traffic. Now, what happens if, let's say, you submitted that once every single day? You see, you compound the increase of the amount of traffic that you can get. But are you disciplined enough to do that? That's the issue, okay? Now, in terms of lead generation, also do remember that there are many sources. Have you used social marketing? Have you utilized Twitter? Because Twitter is one of the most phenomenal ways in which you can generate traffic in an instant, and you have to jump on the bandwagon right now, or else it'll all be lost. Okay, maybe I'll set up some other time to talk a little bit about Twitter, but that's a completely different thing altogether. Social media, okay, social marketing. Are you on Facebook, for instance? Are you using it effectively? Are you speaking to people on a regular basis? This is the question that you have to ask yourself. Advertising. Do you have a budget for advertising? Do you have a budget for purchasing leads? Some people just don't have the idea of spending money in order to make money. And unfortunately, you have an issue if you really believe that, because you have to spend money in order to generate the knowledge, in order to generate the results and the testing. I've always emphasized to all my business clients that in order for you to generate decent profits online, you need to test and measure. So spend $1,000, see what kind of returns you get. And sometimes, whatever it is that you're getting, you need to have the know-how in order to be able to analyze those kind of numbers. Do you have the knowledge or the expertise? If you don't, by all means, please click on the link below. You've got to know this information, you've got to know this knowledge. So we've covered two things over the last couple of days. The first one has got to do with the way in which you set up a unique business, unique competitive advantage. In this case, we're talking a little bit about lead generation, which will benefit practically any kind of business, whether you're in a service business, whether you're selling products, whether you are, whatever it is that you're selling. If you don't have leads and you're not collecting a lead database, then you're in trouble. Instantly, you're in trouble. Now, what if I told you that there's a source that will enable you to generate leads on Autopilot? How about that? Now, I know what that lead source is. I wish I could share it with you right now, but I'd rather not do that. Click on the link below and you'll find out that there are ways in which to generate Autopilot traffic. Just set it up and forget about it. There are so many things that I've done with this kind of traffic mechanism. Do you know that one of my websites generates well over 1,000 visitors every single day just simply utilizing this method? And whenever I launched the program, there was one day where within a span of just 2 days, I generated $4,400 in pure hard cash. I mean, if you want to make that kind of cash from just one single website, imagine what would happen if you turned it into a system. And this particular link will actually help you to identify whether or not you can utilize the system effectively. And this system, as far as I've seen, and I've tested it in my own trial and error method, you don't have to spend 3 years learning what I've learned. All you need to do is click on the link below and you'll find out how powerful this system can be. So once again, this is Stuart Tan from imasiahub.com, wishing you the very best, and I hope that you'll be able to tell more people about this video. Remember, tell more people about this video because it's free. I mean, you can benefit from this, you can learn from the content that we've generated here just off the top of my head. Okay, and the next thing that you have to do is wait for tomorrow's video, and I tell you this one will be spectacular. So send as many people as you know who want to start an online business. Tell them to come to imasiahub.com, register, and we'll keep you updated as to all the updates and blog posts and so on that we'll have in the next few days. Alright? So this is Stuart signing off. Thank you very much.